Hello and welcome to Impact Africa, where we celebrate and have conversations with diverse people, organizations and businesses making positive impact on lives and communities. In addition, we highlight and celebrate events, places and positive news. I am Dr. Kemi Akiode Adebayo, known as Dr. Mama K. And in today's program, we continue to celebrate South Africa's Heritage Month, Part 1. Yes, annually, Heritage Day is celebrated in South Africa on the 24th of September. It is a national day to recognize and celebrate the cultural diversity of South Africa, popularly known and referred to as the Rainbow Nation. Well, the theme for this year, the theme is normally by the South African government, is the lives of our heroes and heroines who laid down their lives for our freedom. So yes, for our very first segment, we are sharing an in-video AI stock short video on culture, food, dance, music, UNESCO sites and more from South Africa. Yes, we are embracing technology, which is why we're using AI. So yes, enjoy.
Hey there, culture enthusiasts. Welcome to a vibrant celebration of Heritage Month in South Africa. This is a time when the Rainbow Nation truly shines, showcasing its rich tapestry of cultures, traditions and history. First up, let's talk about the heart and soul of any celebration: food. South African cuisine is a melting pot of flavours. Think about savouring a plate of bobotie, a spiced minced meat dish with a golden egg topping. Or maybe you're more into chakalaka, a spicy vegetable relish that's a staple at any braai, South Africa's version of a barbecue. Oh, and don't forget the biltong, a cured meat snack that's perfect for munching on while you explore. Now, you can't talk about South African culture without mentioning its incredible music. From the rhythmic beats of traditional Zulu dance to the smooth jazz melodies of Cape Town, music is the heartbeat of this nation. Ever heard of amapiano? It's a genre born in the townships, blending deep house, jazz and lounge music that just makes you want to move. Trust me, once you hear it, you won't be able to sit still. Let's dive into the vibrant world of South African traditions. Each ethnic group brings its own unique customs to the table. For example, the Xhosa people have the umlanga, or reed dance, a ceremonial event celebrating womanhood. The Zulu, on the other hand, are known for their colourful beadwork and the famous Zulu war dance, which is both a display of strength and unity. Beliefs and spirituality also play a significant role in South African culture. Many people follow a blend of traditional African religions and Christianity. Ancestral worship is common, where the spirits of ancestors are believed to guide and protect their descendants. It's a fascinating mix that adds another layer to the already rich cultural fabric of this nation. Of course, Heritage Month wouldn't be complete without celebrating South Africa's historical landmarks. Places like Robben Island, where Nelson Mandela was imprisoned, serve as powerful reminders of the country's struggle for freedom. Then there's the Cradle of Humankind, a UNESCO World Heritage Site where some of the oldest hominid fossils have been found. These sites not only educate but also inspire a deep respect for South Africa's journey through time. And let's not forget the arts. From traditional crafts like pottery and basket weaving to contemporary art galleries in Johannesburg, there's so much creativity to explore. Artists here often draw inspiration from their heritage, creating pieces that tell stories of both past and present. So whether you're a foodie, a music lover or a history buff, South Africa's Heritage Month has something for you. It's a celebration of diversity, resilience and the beautiful symphony of cultures that make up this incredible nation. Don't miss out on experiencing this vibrant celebration for yourself. Thanks for joining me on this cultural journey. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more exciting content. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.
Wow, well, that shows you how technology works, whereby we're able to combine, what we're learning and culture, as well. So We hope you really enjoyed that AI video, which was a stock from the in-video stock. And yes, I hope you learned, one or two things, from the short video, because yeah, there was so much that was said about the dance, the music. I'm a piano now is taking over, not just South Africa, across Africa and overseas. So now people are combining Amapiano with other music. You see Chris Brown, combining, you see a Nigeria artist and a lot of others, combining Amapiano. So South Africa to the world, and we celebrate all that. So now in this second segment, we will be featuring 3 amazing guests who previously shared their story, because it's about sharing a story on Impact Africa, as you know. So we're sharing snippets, from some of the stories they shared on their views in relation to cultural heritage. So let me start by just telling you who our 3 featured guests are for today. So the first person will be Mr. Chuma, my brother from another mother, Maweni. He is a ceramist and an artist based in Cape Town, South Africa. He's a South African, born and bred. And the title of his video then was Your Journey. Whereby we spoke about a lot of things, where he was sharing his life as an artist and a ceramist. And our second featured guest is a sister as well that I know from Central Africa, Miss Maria Madela, Mama Maria, as a lot of people call her. She's a business owner, founder of RaMarSha Fashion, Tailoring and Clothing Boutique, which is based in Wynberg, Cape Town, South Africa. She's Congolese, and the title of a full-on interview that we had with her was called Avoid Negligence. Our third, and not in any particular order, is our final guest, Mr. Sipho Luther Sgwentu. He is an entertainer, software consultant, and more, comedian, host, and so much. And this one is one of my sons, my adopted sons that I have, non-biological sons. He's South African, and the title of the full-on conversation that we had was Pursue Your Passion, which is what Sipho has been doing. He went from being a software consultant to being an entertainer, running comedies across South Africa, Cape Town, Joburg, and so on. So we're going to start first with Mr. Chuma Maweni. So I was asking Chuma if it is traditional for women to change their names when they get married in the Xhosa tribe. Enjoy. How are you, Chuma?
I'm good, Mama. And how are you?
I'm very well, can't complain. So let's start first with your name. Does it mean anything or?
My name? Well, my name is Chuma.
I know, I never pronounce it well. That's why I want to make sure. Okay.
And it basically translates to prosperity.
Okay.
Growth.
And which language is that?
It's Xhosa.
That's Xhosa. Okay. Okay.
And so the name was given to me by my grandfather.
I see.
I was born in 1976. That's when I was born in Port Elizabeth.
I see.
Yeah.
And I think that's the name of your son as well.
Yeah.
So you were given the name by your grandfather, which means prosperity or growth. And is that a tradition, in your culture?
No, it's not. It's not a tradition. We decided on his name because his name is Chuma.
Okay.
Which is just slightly different of alphabet. That's it.
Right.
Otherwise, they mean both the same thing.
The same thing.
The reason for that is my wife and I, Tamara, we decided to give him that name because when Tamara and I got married, she was given a name called Lehlume. Which is also in the same line as prosperity.
Right.
So her name translates to make it prosper.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Wow. So is it a traditional thing when a wife gets married to be given a new name? Is that common in the
yes,
Xhosa
in
tribe?
Xhosa you get
Okay.
a new name,
Okay.
a new name that they will be calling you.
Right, as the wife.
As the wife, yes. Because
Okay.
now you've become a daughter of theirs. So they need to give you a name and welcome you to the family.
Interesting. I didn't
Yeah.
know that. You see, you learn every day. So both names, it's kind of in the same line about prosperity and
Yes.
wealth, and you will prosper. Thank you so much, my brother Chuma. Yes, okay, you heard him. He's saying yes, it's traditional, for women to change their names from Xhosa tribe, because even in a lot of West African tribe, a lot of women change. Although in some part of the Ghanaian tribe, they don't, change their name. They go with the mothers, and so on. So different countries in Africa, different culture in terms of names. And I know in the modern day now, people are changing things as well, where somebody like me now, I started adding my maiden name to my married name. So I haven't made it official as in all my documents because it's too cumbersome. But, in terms of what I do, I'm now known as Akiode Adebayo because, yes, I want to hold on to my father's name. So, and, because that's what people that grew up knew me about. So, yeah, thank you for sharing that. So, our second featured guest today is Miss Maria Madela. So, and I was asking her about food, music, and so on from Congo, because we all know food is an important part for anybody, wherever you come from. Enjoy. Congolese food. Congolese music. I grew up knowing kwasa kwasa. Is that called?
Yeah.
Is that kwasa kwasa? Yes.
Yeah, kwasa kwasa.
Kwasa kwasa.
Yeah.
Food, music,
Yeah.
culture. Tell us a little bit about your food.
Okay, in Congo, like where I grow, we don't eat dry food. We eat cooked food, like pondu,
Okay.
fumbwa, pondu madesu, ndunda, bitekuteku.
Wow.
Yes.
So is it mostly vegetable?
Vegetable.
Rice.
Yeah, and the fish.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we eat a lot of fish and vegetable.
Yeah, thank you, Mama Maria there. Obviously, where she grew up, they don't eat dry foods. They prefer cooked meals. Who doesn't? Every one of us like cooked meals. And I agree, the Congolese are doing it the right way. And where she grew up, because it's good to eat cooked food and fresh, as well. Other people like me, I can eat food from the freezer, the fridge, I know, yeah. But my husband and the children, they like their food fresh and cooked, like that. And she likes vegetables, and I'm trying to encourage a lot of people. I'm trying to go that way as well. No wonder she looks good, eating more vegetables than meat, and so on. And fish, as well, like she said, because that is good for our diet, especially people who are over 50 or even start from 40, eat more vegetables and fish. And in Congo and across Africa, they have different type of fish that we can try and cook in delicious way. And yeah, she enjoyed the music. Who doesn't like Congolese music? Oh, I love it, love it, love it. Africa, we had beautiful music from across the world. Thank you, Mama Maria, for sharing that. So our final guest for today, like I said, in no particular order, is my non-biological son, Mr. Sipho Sgwentu. And I was asking him about the Xhosa culture. So he is originally from South Africa, and he speaks English more than his language. I've been scolding him that you need to, speak more of your language than any other. He understands it, but him attending the American school in Cape Town, and even moving from Pretoria to Johannesburg, I was asking him how that has shaped him, as a person. Enjoy. So now let's go a little bit back to culture, in terms of your Xhosa culture
and the influence of the American, schooling you go, and being a Kryptonian, and even now, Joburg and Pretoria, the fast pace. How has that shaped you, as a person?
I think, I guess throughout my whole life, culturally speaking, I was always raised as a Xhosa. You know what I mean? There's no two ways about it. If you have two Xhosa parents, you'll be raised as a Xhosa.
And what does that mean?
Like, we have the foods we eat, the way we understand tradition, the way we like communicate with your elders. There's no back. Mama K, you would know. You've known me all my life. There's a sense of reverence. Like higher, lower. It's a very African-centered raising. But then I'd always been, I guess, the only black kid in all my environments, even from young. Like when we went to a predominantly colored and white school, then I was the only black kid. Then we went to the American school, which was 99% white, and then I was the only black kid. So at times it gets lonely because it's like you're expressing a culture that no one around you fully understands. But then as I grew up now, reflecting on it, I'm quite proud of it because it's like being a Bantu person or a Bantu man. Our culture is it's ancient, you know what I mean? It's very deep-rooted and it's very connected to our land. It is who we are. And it's allowed me to, because of the anchor of my culture, it's allowed me to take on other societies a lot more. Like, I know where home is. I know where I'm come from. I know there's no confusion there's no disillusion where home is. And if you know where home is, you can kind of conquer the world a lot better. Right. So that's where, I can always find my way home. And I think that's always been my comfort and also allowed me to connect with a lot more people. Like, people from different, growing up at the American school, I would hang out with a lot of people that were third culture kid, so it'd be like a Korean kid or, an Indian kid. And even though I wasn't as well traveled as them or had seen the world like they did, there was a sense of endearment because I did know where home was and they could reflect that and we can communicate on home with each other no matter where we are in the world. So.
Yeah, Sipho, thank you for being real with us. Obviously, moving around different schools and, an American school, like you said there were fewer black children there, or students there, which made it more difficult, for you to interact and learn and even speak, your language. So, but then you felt lonely, like you said, at sometimes, but growing up in that environment, like you shared, has made you to basically appreciate more culture and to learn, about different cultures, not just in Africa, but across the world, and has made it easier, for you to interact with diverse people, especially what Cape Town is, which it has everybody from everywhere making Cape Town a home, whether be it from UK, USA, Australia, Europe, Asia, Canada, South America. We have all nations definitely represented in Cape Town and across South Africa as a nation. Wow, that's all we've got time for. It's been an impressive one for me. It's been humbling as well, just learning more and sharing more and hearing those people sharing again. Our three guests. Thank you again, to our three amazing guests who we featured, some times ago. But please, like I said, we have a full-on, 30 or more video, if you want to find out more about them, where we were asking them a lot more what success means to them, life growing up, and so much more. Them as an entrepreneur, what they feel, about what's of value to them, and a lot. So do check out our Bold Moves YouTube page, Bold Moves Africa, and as well our Bold Moves Africa Facebook page. Do like, subscribe, share, comment. We're trying to increase our digital space, so please share. Yeah, we have to join the group. With all these things, yeah, we can't stay. That's why we're using AI and everything else. So yeah, please do share, like, and if this has blessed you in any way, we'll want you to just continue to support us. And those who want to advertise with us, thank you to all those who continue to support us in various forms. We will be featuring you at some point, as well. As we continue to celebrate the South African Heritage Month, remember, yes, it's about celebrating culture. So wherever you are, be it in Europe, in US, in South America, Canada, Iceland, wherever you are, embrace your culture and as well celebrate the culture of people that you meet, each day, because that's the way, for us to know more about each other and hopefully, to have peace and unity and love, amongst us. Not this war, not this crime, not the intolerance, xenophobia, racism, and a lot of negative things, that we see around us in the world. So, but by learning about each other through food, through music, through clothing, you can see me. Ooh, I've got my Zulu hat on. I've got that on. Dress the part. You know me. I dress the part. I'm a world citizen. So, thank you for tuning in, for supporting us. We love you all. Stay safe, stay blessed. Until next time, when we share more of what we're doing, either interviews, share other people sharing their stories, or part 2, because we will have part 2 of this. So watch out. Till next time, stay safe, stay blessed. Love you all.